How you guys doing? And hello in reference to ballet and dance and operas and music, rock and roll, R&B, hip hop, operatic, country music, every kind of music. How you guys doing? In reference to the rhythmic gymnastics, some of their routines are a minute and some odd seconds. They're almost 2 minutes, some of them. And the girls need to have some indication of how long their routines are. And in reference to them putting on their dance moves or their, rhythmic gymnastic moves and dances. You see, they made my nose red. The satellite man did. Unless it was bleeding. I think it was bleeding. No, maybe not. It's a light. But anyways, no, I think it is bleeding. My nose is bleeding. Satellite man did that. Anyways, they did this shit to me in the 80s too, causing me nosebleeds all the time. And my mother filed a lawsuit. It was in the multi-billions or something. The government never paid. But my nose is bleeding because of the satellite man. But anyways, back to the point. In reference to the rhythmic gymnastics, the girls need an indication when their routine is coming up. Either they have to do something for the song, or they need to do a time clock for them so they can get into their final position. No, see, it's bleeding. I think it's bleeding. It looks like it's bleeding on my thumb. Anyways, the satellite man did that. They caused me a nosebleed. But back to the point. The rhythmic gymnastics. I don't know if there's a time clock there or whichever, but the songs. No song usually lasts. If it's a musical song or something like that, doesn't usually last only a minute or 2 minutes. So the girls need an indication of when to get into their final finale pose. Okay? Or they, in reference to the song, they need to discuss it with the DJ that plays the music. What kind of ending point so they can get in their final pose before the music stops. It's not like musical chairs, you know what I mean? You don't want it to be like that. So in reference to rhythmic gymnastics, I mean, some girls have it on their song where they know their song is coming to an end. But in reference to the song that's playing when they're performing. So in reference to some indication for the girls that are performing in the rhythmic gymnastics, it would be appropriate if there was some indication or some type of thing that indicates to them when they're like 5 seconds, they need to get into their final pose. So the music doesn't stop and then they're still in their movement of getting into their pose. Okay? Rock on.